the line to us is Brian. Hi, Brian.
How are you?
Welcome to the program. You want to report something to us?
Yes, I was driving down to Dunmore this morning again. I'm living in Dunmore myself.
Okay.
This has happened a number of times. I'm on my way into work. These two fellas are driving on a moped, something like that, and they're throwing objects at cars. Now, it's happened for weeks and weeks, and I've known people, and they've been saying the same thing to me. I've reported the Gardaí a number of times as well. It's as nothing is getting done about it. Windows are getting broken. I nearly crashed a car again this morning.
What are they throwing at the cars?
They're throwing anything to get their hands on. They are going into shops, I think, and they're just buying stuff like, you know, the usual eggs. And this morning I got a sausage thrown at the front windscreen. And you wouldn't know what it is until it hits the car. If it was a rock, I could have been gone over the edge, you know.
At what stretch of the road is this happening, Brian, and at what time of the day?
It's happened at all hours. This morning it happened at 8 o'clock. I was driving the car, and I had the son in the car. He got an awful fright because I had to put my foot straight in the brake, as usual. No one's doing anything about it. The guards don't care anything about it. I don't think the guards are concerned with themselves these days.
And again, what stretch of the road did it happen on?
I was coming up by the harbour this morning, but all they do is keep going along all of Dunmore East.
And is it happening just in Dunmore?
Well, I didn't hear of it anywhere else, but all the people that I know, I'm not the most favoured person in Dunmore East, but I still don't deserve this. It's happened to me 3 times.
But you say it is also happening to others?
Yes, it's happened to a lot of people.
So there are 2 guys on a moped?
On a moped, throwing sausages, eggs, anything to get their hands on.
Now, please don't name them if you do know them, but do you know
I have a fair idea who it could
be. Okay, well, don't make any accusations. Now, describe the moped. What colour is it?
Well, it's sort of a red colour now. It's usually the same one that goes around. They're wearing, usually they wear the same sort of jackets. I don't know why. I don't know. They go around with a bag next to them, flogging everything at people on the side of the road. One day I seen an old woman walking along. She got a flog of something in the head. But sure, there's nothing you can do because...
So sausages, eggs, what else?
The whole breakfast. I don't know what could be. Everything's getting thrown at them now. Next thing, there's windows been smashed with rocks, obviously, as well now. And they're throwing them at the local shops in Dunmore East as well, into the doors. What they do is they slow down next to the people on the roads. The people don't know they're coming up because they come up behind them and they smack them then in the side of the head. I've heard of this happy slapping all right over in Britain, but they're doing them with sausages, rashers, anything over here.
And as you quite rightly said, when you're behind the steering wheel of a car and some missile comes at the window, you don't know what it is. Yeah.
But I've noticed one of my friends nearly went over the edge when they got a smack or something. I don't know what it was. But it's not just been...
When you say over the edge, over the rock face?
Oh, yes. And sure, there's plenty of people walking on the side of the roads as well. You could easily hit into one of them. But these lads, they don't care.
So the latest incident...
It's happened this morning at 8 o'clock. It's happened at 4 in the morning, I've heard as well.
And you were coming up from the harbour?
Yeah. And there's people... It's in broad daylight. It's in the middle of the night. You don't know when you could be hit by a sausage or anything. I don't know. It sounds crazy to me. Usually it'd be a brick through the window. These lads, I don't know. They're just going into the local shops. I don't know. Now, the local shops, they should know if they're going in now. Unless they're getting it from somewhere else. Coming into Dunmore East to annoy the locals. I don't know if they have... I have a fair idea who it could be. But then again, you know...
Okay, well, don't please name any names. Okay, thanks for highlighting that, Brian.
But I just want to say, like, you know... You
want something done about it?
Well, nothing's been done about it. It's been going on for weeks and weeks. I'm getting the full continental breakfast thrown in the... I have to pay for washing my car as well, you know. And I'm going into work. So I can't turn up and work with eggs and rashers and, you know, all over the cars. People don't know what has hit you.
Now, you're certain that you're not the only one being targeted?
No, plenty of people. It's not just against me now.
Right.
It's against plenty of people now. And I don't know if they're from Dunmore or not, but I'll tell you one thing now. If I get my hands on them, I'll be throwing every sort of food accessory I can get at them. I'll tell you one thing now. I'll get my hands on them, and that's what'll happen. Because the Gardaí are doing nothing about it. They're driving around in the cars. Nothing's getting hit at them. So as far as they're concerned, that's all.
Okay, in fairness to the Gardaí, we better get their side of the story. Thanks, Brian, and thanks for highlighting it.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
I just want to say, if there's any at the local shops out there listening, Dunmore East, don't let them, if you see any two fellas coming in now with helmets on, don't let them buy eggs or rashers, because you know you're only going to get it thrown back at your face. I could head over to the Rockies now, I could be dead tomorrow, all over the sake of a rasher or an egg. And I'd just like to say now, I'm fed up. I haven't been able to eat a sausage in about 5 weeks. It sounds stupid, but I'm telling you one thing now. I can't sleep at night. I can't even open my eyes in the middle of the day. I'm getting fucking visuals. Sorry, mind me language. I'm getting visuals of continental breakfasts.
All right. We'll leave it there, Brian. Thanks, we're out on time. God bless. Bye-bye.